see them ugly sweaters, y'all. We want to see them ugly sweaters. Post them on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, one of them. But we want to see them ugly sweaters. I want to see them. All right, so let's get into our marriage joke of the week. I know you all missed our marriage joke of the week, so let's get into our marriage joke of the week. You ready, Cody?
I'm ready.
Ready, Mr. Entertainment?
Amen.
All right, here we go. Now, again, y'all, I don't make the jokes. I just find them funny. So if you think you got a better joke or you think you can tell a better joke, give us a call, 803-692-6370, or hit us up via email at coach@aplmcoaching.com. But here is my joke of the week. Husband knocks on the door at midnight. Wife, go back to where you came from. Husband, open the door or I throw myself in the swimming pool. Wife, go ahead, kill yourself. Do you think I care? So the husband stands near the dark part of the gate and waits for 2 minutes, takes a big stone and throws it into the swimming pool. Shoo! The wife hears and opens the door and runs towards the swimming pool. The husband quickly sneaks into the house and locks the door. Wife, open the door or I will shout. Husband, shout till all the neighbors wakes up and comes here. Tell them where you're coming from by this time of the night with only your panties and bra on. No, nobody gets it. I don't even hear laughing from the peanut gallery outside. Dag nabbit. He tricked the lady or his wife, because he was the one coming home all times of night to let him in the house. She said she didn't care. Always got to explain these jokes. Throws the thing in there, which proved that she really cared because she came running outside, and he tricked her. Right, which then he went inside and locked the door, and the roles were reversed. No.
I think that was dirty.
Ring your bell, man. Okay, thank you. Make the show with the world so the world can see the show on your page.
I try, people. Again, I don't make up the jokes. I just find the jokes funny.
Hold on, is that the one where the listeners submit the joke, or you came up with that one this time? Because I noticed when Cody did it and your mom did it, like it was really on a roll.
Really?
I'm just saying trends. I'm just saying trends. Ty, you know I love you now.
Is that how we gonna do?
Ty, you just got back. Welcome back.
You come back from vacation, and that's the love we get. First he talks about my sweater, then he gonna talk about my jokes. Again, I'm glad I don't actually make up these daggone jokes, people.
That's actually a llama on your sweater.
Yeah, it's a llama. What you hating on my llama? Yeah.
No.
He just realizing it's a llama.
I thought it was a sheep. It's a llama, because you know Christmas sheep.
He just realizing that it's a daggone llama on my shirt, y'all. Yes, Mr. Entertainment is a llama with the scarf on my shirt.
They go hard, son.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. I try.
Y'all see this?
I try. I want to see what some other people's ugly sweaters look like, because apparently mine is obviously ugly with the llama on it.
No, it's actually cute. Like, it's supposed to be ugly, like green and different colors, but you actually it looks good.
No, you trying to clean it up. No.
Thank you, I guess. Thank you.
No, for real.
Okay, so what say you, Facebook family? What say you, WBND Nation? Does my sweater actually look cute? 803-692-6370 is the number. Does it actually look cute? Mr. Entertainment says it does. I think he's just trying to cover himself.
I don't know if it's his style, his character, his charisma that makes the sweater, bring the sweater out. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because it's my dude, but still, at the end of the day, like,
oh, okay.
I think the person makes the sweater too.
The person does make the sweater. I agree.
So if you got swag and you wear an ugly sweater, like, you make the sweater look hot.
You make the sweater look good. Just okay, saying. I'm with you.
That's how
I'm with you.
Trends start. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you. Okay. All
right, let's go to the phone line and see what our listener has to say about this.
Yes, I want to know. Dag nabbit. Thank you for calling Ty and Cody on Purpose Show, where they abuse Tyron in this daggone place. Whatever. Caller, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
This is Lynette. You sure it's a llama? Cause maybe the stitch count up. I thought it was a sheep.
You know what? You know what?
That's a llama.
Thank you, Lynette. It's a llama.
You're welcome.
Thank you for calling, Lynette. It's a llama. Friend of the show, Lynette. It's called a sheep. And she thinks it's a daggone sheep. It's my stitch count. This was a Target original. I really don't know. I know I got it from Target, but it's a llama. Thank you. Let's move on to our daggone days of the I'll say days of the week. Yeah, days of the week. Yeah. We've been missing for a while, so we didn't even cover a lot of stuff, but we'll cover what we have going on. Babe, this is actually, I don't know if you realize this or if you knew, but this is the month of one of your favorite games. Can you guess what game it may be?
Okay. How many chances I get?
Nah, it's only going to take you one.
Let's go back to the phone line.
Awesome.
Okay, well, you think about that while we answer this call. Thank you for calling the Ty and Cody on Purpose Show. Call and tell us your name and where you're calling from.
This is Curtis, and I'm calling from Charlotte.
What up, Curtis? What up? How's it going, man?
Call in.
I'm all right. Hey, the sweater's supposed to be ugly, so it doesn't matter what's on it. The uglier, the better.
Right, exactly. And so they trying to say my llama looks cute. It ain't ugly.
No, it's not nothing cute about your sweater, really.
Thank you, dog. Ain't nothing cute about it. Thank you, dog. Ain't nothing cute about a grown man's llama.
Right, nothing cute about a grown man's sweater.
Appreciate you. Appreciate it, Curtis. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you so much.
So, Cody, did you figure out what month it is with your favorite game?
It has to be bingo.
It is Bingo's birthday month, y'all. It is Cody.
That's
okay.
Too funny.
So again, today's show we're talking about vacations. We're still in vacation mode. Cody, when we go on vacation, specifically on a cruise, Cody's favorite highlight. She has two favorite highlights, y'all. Two. One, food. That's to be expected because I love food too. Her second favorite highlight is when is bingo, because this girl is at bingo every night. She is the first in line buying the platinum package of bingo, because they got levels of bingo. You can buy like the 1 card, the 2 cards, or the 3, or like the 4 cards to give you the extra card on the side. Cody buys the extra card with the bingo with the other extra cards every night.
And I like the different colored toppers.
Yes,
or
it
doppers.
is doppers. It is Cody's favorite actual game, bingo. And did you know bingo originally began in Italy in 1530 and came to the United States in 1929?
Really?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Neither did I until I looked it up.
Interesting.
So it is the birth month of bingo from 1530 in Italy.
That's what's up.
There's quite a few of them. So because we're in the holiday season, we got National Hard Candy Day.
Hold on, I want to hate on bingo just for a minute.
Hate on bingo.
So
tread lightly.
Tread
lightly.
They starting to hustle bingo.
Man,
I'm catching on to this.
Man, we said the same thing on this cruise we just got off of.
Yeah,
y'all.
they
Come
do.
on, Cody.
They do.
They charge you like $10 for the marker.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm saying like I just want a green something to then you,
I think it's rigged, personally. I think bingo is it's rigged.
They're hustling, dude. And then they got like somebody in the audience with already done won the card, and they stall you, and you get like to the last dot and say, "Do you want to power up for $10?" No.
So our daughter, we're playing the $3,000 bingo game, and our daughter has not played bingo in like who knows how long. So she gets her bingo card, and she's dabbing, and this girl was one of the finalists. So once you get to like 1 or 2 numbers left, they ask you to stand. She stands up, and I'm going, ooh, we about to win. But you had to get in within 49 numbers. And if you didn't get your bingo within 49 numbers, because this was a clear, you had to do all the entire board. And they move on, they give you a lower amount than $3,000. So the 49th number comes and goes, and they're like, oh, we're going from 3,000 to 100. Wait a minute. That's a major team. What are you doing?
That's a major jump.
Yeah, why you go from 3,000 to 100?
Beto.
It is a scam, I call it. It is a scam, I say.
Just thought I'd throw it out there. Listen.
Yes, bingo, I say, is a scam, Cody. We need to invest our money in something other than bingo, dagnabbit.
Hey, man, we should create our own bingo.
Yes, maybe we should create our own bingo. Exactly, or something like that. I actually have a piece of hard candy in my mouth right now. It's actually a mint. It is National Hard Candy Day on the 19th.
Yay.
Here goes another good one I like. National Sangria Day is on the 20th.
What up?
Yes. Exactly. National Sangria Day.
They out there having a ball out in the lobby. Jeez. So they just got sangrias in the lobby.
Sangria? What is sangria at? Pass sangria around. But here's one I actually do not like, and then y'all can answer me whether y'all like this. National Eggnog Day is on the 24th. Y'all like anybody like eggnog?
I just got turned on the eggnog, and I think it's pretty good.
I think it's pretty nasty.
I don't know if
depending on who makes it.
Maybe
Okay.
so.
Because everybody don't make good margaritas.
Yeah, you
My
right about
first
that.
margarita tastes like somebody threw up in a bowl.
Are you serious?
Like, it was bad. And I'm like, I hate margaritas. And then my wife's friend came over one holiday, and I was like, what is this? Margaritas. I was like, what? This is awesome.
Okay,
we're getting a few amens in the lobby that people are
eggnog.
agreeing with you, Mr. Entertainment.
Eggnog, I'm telling you, bro.
Anybody have any suggestions? Hit us up on where we can get some good eggnog.
A little touch of gin? Dude.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm not a big fan of it. We'll see how that goes. And of course, on the 25th is Christmas. And then, this is important to me, I think, I shall say. National Thank You Note Day. National Thank You Note Day is on the 25th.
No, baby, on the 26th.
26. Sorry, 26. I'm sorry, my days mixed up. Now, because do people write thank you notes anymore?
I was going to say, explain that.
People should.
Is it an apology note or is it a thank you note? Because I'm trying to figure this out.
Wait, apology the day after Christmas for what?
Dude.
Getting a bad gift?
You know what we talked about the last time, you know, this is that time of year where somebody's going to get broken up with somebody. And, be like, look, I'm sorry.
But the 26th is actually National Thank You Note Day. So basically, you done already opened your gifts. Now you need to sit down and write your thank you notes to whoever done gave you a gift.
Okay.
Mommy Claus, Daddy Claus, Grandma Claus, somebody who done gave you whatever you is that you got. You know, and hopefully it's not one of them regifting things. You can say, thank you for giving me this ugly sweater. You know, and you or do people still give fruitcake for Christmas?
I hope not.
Yes, that big long brick. Yes.
Man.
Remember I told you, I put mine in the freezer and we eat it like all year.
Fruitcake should replace, coal for bad kids who ain't getting no Christmas gifts.
I'm with you, Cody. Fruitcake should replace Coles because
But let me ask you this: even if you're ungrateful or you didn't like the gift, do you still say thank you anyway?
Oh heck yeah!
And in your heart, you ungrateful. Like your heart says you're ungrateful.
I don't think it's in your heart. I just think because you have a preference. And you know what you like, you know what you don't like. Everybody doesn't know what you like and what you don't like. So if you gave me a gift that I didn't necessarily like, doesn't necessarily mean I was ungrateful. I appreciate the thought that you gave me something.
So then, are you gonna put the receipt in the bag?
Because I'm sure there have been gifts that I've given Ty that he has said thank you for, but has not necessarily cared for them.
I don't know. I don't think so.
So watch this. If you get someone a gift, folks, for Christmas, and you know that they might not like it, or you feel like they're going to be ungrateful, is it bad that you don't want to put the receipt in the bag? I should be able to choose what I want to do with my gift.
And then people nowadays do actually say, if you want to return it, you can. Some people say, here's your gift, but if you want to return it.
I would prefer for someone to return it. If I gave a gift and someone really didn't care for it, I would prefer that they return it to receive what they really like. I mean, I'm doing that kind of sort of with the kids now. They're getting of age where it's like, anything I pick.
Which is why this year, and I know our kids aren't listening, I'm giving them money. Go get what you want to get. That way you ain't got to worry about it.
Is it the same though?
What, giving money comparison to a gift?
Yeah.
And I say no.
No,
I say no. And the reason I say no is because usually, and Cody knows this because I like cards, just greeting cards.
I wish I could put the camera on my card.
Yeah, I like greeting cards. And so when I pick out a greeting card, whether it's for Christmas, for your birthday, or whether it is, I literally will spend 15, 20 minutes in Hallmark or CVS and go through cards because I don't like giving generic cards. I want to give you a card that fits. I kind of gave you a generic card, but the picture wasn't generic. No,
because I was looking at my card like, was that thought felt? Because they had like Merry Christmas and that was it, and I was like, okay.
It's the emptiness of it shows how much love that we have. No, but no, seriously, I literally go through cards. If I give you a card for your birthday, Mr. Entertainment,
yes,
I literally will go through and read each card to make sure the card fits with exactly what I'm trying to say to you, because I don't want to give you a card to say I love you and I don't love you. You know, 'cause, you know, people give their spouses cards and they say I love you and this, that, and the third, and you be like, man, I'm already pissed off with my wife. I ain't giving her a card to say I love you. I'm giving her a card to say I don't like you right now. However, you're still my wife.
At Christmas, though,
I'm just saying in general, not necessarily with Christmas, in just in general. So you know, people just need to be more considerate when you give out cards, because your card should actually say what you're thinking. You should.
I always struggle with giving cards. I really do, because I'm like, I'm stealing the words from somebody else. They aren't my own words.
That's deep.
I don't like that, so therefore I really don't put much thought into giving cards.
Why don't you just give a blank card and write your own message?
That's too much.
That's why they make blank cards.
I'm reading your mind. That's too much work.
That's why they make blank cards.
She looking like I gotta do that.
Y'all know what? I'm going to find this daggone Lynette and give her a fruitcake. Because I'm watching you on Facebook. For those who are on Facebook and can see Ty and Cody in our ugly sweaters, and Lynette in her comments
says she will re-gift her gift if her gift is a fruitcake.
Because re-gift, I mean, because I personally think
but you can't re-gift a cake.
You can't hand me down a fruitcake, dog.
No, I don't think
like that's against the rules. That's against the Christmas rules.
Yeah, that
you get coals for that one.
See, Renee even says blank card is good, because that way you can actually write out your thoughts and your ideas.
No, she said blank cards are good. She didn't say blank cards with something written in them. She said blank cards are good.
Somebody actually gave Cody and I a blank card as a thank you note. And it was a young man. He was young, so I had to inform him. I say, bruh, you
the outside of the
card said thank you, but the inside of the card was completely blank. Okay. And I was like, bruh, you supposed to at least write your name in here. To
what was the thought, though? What was he saying?
Because we gave him a donation towards something he was doing for school. Okay. So he was giving us a thank you card to say thank you. And so I opened the card and it said thank you. And I opened like the inside of the card. It was just blank.
He said, that's it, bro.
And I was like,
thank you.
I was like, bruh, let me holler at you for a second. Let me holler at you. You're supposed to write, at least write your name. Yeah. Or just say, thank you for whatever it is you gave me or whatever.
See, Mandrell is with me. He said he don't read the cards he buy. He bought the same card 2 years straight.
Oh, snap.
I always worry about that, though. I always worry, like, did I already give this same card, like, before? Like, so you don't, because people are like, you bought me the same card.
Do you overthink it in the aisle?
That means retailers are lazy with giving the same card.
That's true. That's true.
In the population, it should shuffle it up.
So should they do like an auto pull the way they do like expired stuff? Should they like pull cards?
Yes,
I think so.
Should. I think they should. I really think they should. Let's continue through our holidays right quick, because we got New Year's Eve on the 31st, and I will be remiss if I have to say that we have Kwanzaa from the 26th of December through January 1st. For those who celebrate Kwanzaa, I know Cody is over here laughing at somebody in Facebook.
Renee said no one knows the fruitcakes we get with no expiration date on it. And then you know how you peel the price tag off, you peel the expiration date off. It just keeps going.
Right, the fruitcake just keeps going.
Fruitcake is gonna last until next Christmas. Ain't gonna be no different.
The bad part about it is if you get the fruitcake back the following year.
That's good.
be like, wait a minute, I gave this to you. Why you gonna give it back to me? Kwanzaa, y'all. Kwanzaa. I don't know how many people actually celebrate Kwanzaa, but it's been around for a while now, since 1966.
I love Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa's been around for a while, and we actually celebrate Kwanzaa. We're actually going to get a little bit deeper into Kwanzaa this year. But for those who don't celebrate Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa is actually I don't want to say it's a made-up holiday, but it was actually a holiday created by Dr. Kurunga, who was a professor and chairman of Black Studies at California State University in Long Beach back in 1966. And it's actually to celebrate the African American history and culture and so forth. And Kwanzaa is a word of Swahili, which means first fruits. And each family actually celebrates Kwanzaa a little bit differently. So, but overall, again, there are 7 principles, which are called the Nguzo Saba of Kwanzaa, that were derived again from the Swahili language. And I'll just go through them right quickly, because I think they're important for us, not just, one African American community, but even just as in general as humans, as human beings, we should be celebrating some of these all of these 7 principles.
Yes.
In our everyday life, not just 6 days or 7 days out of the year. Umoja, which is the first day of Kwanzaa, which means unity. Kujijakalia, which is the second day, which means self-determination. We have Ujima, which is collective work and responsibility. Ujima, which is cooperative economics. Nia, which is purpose. Kuumba, which is creativity. And Imani, which means faith. Yes.
Those pronunciations were good. Are you aware of these?
I am very aware of these. My mother has given me Black history studies since I was a wee lad. Yes. So I've, and here in the Charlotte area, they actually do a Kwanzaa celebration each day throughout Kwanzaa. And Cody and I had the opportunity to go last year. But again, we definitely will be celebrating a little bit more with our kids and our family and so forth.
Is it a big feast or a big, is it an educational piece?
It is an educational piece. And then you have, again, because there's a principle of cooperative economics, they do have vendors, so you can actually support some of the vendors. And then if you are to participate and actually do the full celebration, there is a proponent that incorporates, food and libations, and gifts.
And gifts are not bought. Gifts are made.
They're handmade.
They're handmade that you exchange between each other.
Kwanzaa is a celebration that I encourage all to learn more about and to actually celebrate. I'm good, Lynette. You will be there this year. Good job. We hope to see you in the building at the African American Kwanzaa celebration in Charlotte this year. Even though I noticed you go back and forth between Maryland and Charlotte quite a bit. So we hope to see you in the one here.
Hey, Suzanne.
In Charlotte. What's going on, Suzanne? What's going on, Leon? Thank y'all for joining in the Ty and Cody on Purpose show. For those who are just tuning in, you are tuning in to the Ty and Cody on Purpose show. Y'all have missed some crazy nuts between daggone Renee and Lynette and Cody and Mr. Entertainment in here cracking up about all types of fruitcakes being passed around for this year for Christmas. But I have one, Mr. Entertainment, for you. I got one for you. Cody and I are really good friends with another marriage coaching couple that we actually had the opportunity to be coached with. Very popular, very couple, Marriage Works, with Cecilia and Kevin Bullard. Originally out of the North Carolina area, but recently, within the past 2 years, have moved to Texas.
Babe, it's been more like 4. But okay.
Oh, it's been 4 years since they moved to Texas? Oh, they've been in Texas for a minute. But anyway, and they're very popular. They do retreats and they do coaching and stuff all over the United States and probably the world. I know they have a very big outreach. But Cecilia actually came up with something called the 12 Days of Christmas Sex. Yes, I said the 12 Days of Christmas Sex. I'm gonna read you all's post because this is a challenge that Cody and I took a couple years ago. Hint, hint, we took it a couple years ago. Hint, hint, I say we took it a couple years ago. I'm gonna read Cecilia's post.
Okay.
This is part of it. She says, I started this challenge a couple years ago when my husband and I decided not to purchase each other's gifts for Christmas. We wanted to give each other gifts in ways that mattered, but didn't involve spending money on material things. I've done this challenge for a couple years now and love it, in capital LOVE, so much. What I appreciate most about giving my husband the 12 Days of Christmas Sex gift is, number one, it adds fun to my husband and my sex life. Number two, it communicates to my husband that I desire to give him in a meaningful way. Number three, it doesn't require me to have to stand in long lines and spend money. Can you say FREE, free? Number four, and I say number four again, because this is one thing that I think us men, in being in Man Cave, we've talked about this right here. I'm initiating sex, and that excites my husband. So a wife is initiating sex, and that excites her husband.
Come on, let me give you some more.
Exactly.
Because that don't come too often, but if I take it once a year, I'll take it.
Exactly. My point, again, I'm initiating sex, and that excites my husband. Number five, it communicates to my husband that I want him and that he is desirable to me. We as husbands like to feel wanted and desired.
Yes.
I can't say it enough, but we as husbands like to feel wanted and
yes,
see, Maurice is saying amen.
Yes.
Thank you, Maurice. Yes. Amen and amen and amen again. All right, number 6. Instead of details of my day determining if I'm going to have sex with my husband, my decision to give leads me to the bedroom. Number 7, because we are connecting each day in an intimate way, it enhances our marriage relationship. It leaves both of us feeling closer to each other. Number 8, it's the perfect remedy for stress relief. Say it again. It's the perfect remedy for stress relief and results in most peaceful sleep, Cody. Cody be knocked out.
Yes, I do.
Number 9, it's fun, y'all. It's fun. It challenges for my husband and me to see if we can conquer 12 days straight. Number 10, last but not least, having sex with my husband pleases God and makes me happy. Maybe your spouse would enjoy receiving the 12 days of Sexmas as a gift to or from you. So, thank you, Marriage Works. Thank you, Cecilia Bullard, for giving us the 12 days of Christmas sex. And I encourage and I challenge everyone who is a couple married to go out there and maybe we slack off on the buying of gifts. Maybe you want to do, a small gift.
I'm all about that.
Maybe you want to do like a small gift and but you got to do the 12 days of Christmas sex. Not just slack off on gifts and not give the sex part of it.
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Does it matter the quality of the 12 days as far as like the dressing up and doing different things and all of that?
It's your giving. So you want to give it your all. So yes, and it's a gift that you're giving. So if you know your husband wants you to dress up, if you know he wants to see you in a specific outfit or something like that, I say do it.
At the same time, if the wife wants her husband to dress up, he should be willing to do that too.
If that's the gift that he's giving her, and let's say this. I like it that it's coming from her because usually, as we were just kind of alluding to, usually the men are the ones who are begging for it, trying to initiate, trying to be like, let me get it, let me get it. And the wife is like, I'm tired. I got a headache. I just took care of the kids. I just cooked. Not today. It's the time of the month. I just named like 20 things right there.
Kenneth Charles agrees with you. He said number 4, number 5, we talked about initiating sex and that it communicates to the husband that the wife desires him. He says those are the bomb.com.
Exactly. And I like Suzanne just says, and it's not just in the bedroom either. Get freaky wherever you can get it in at. Yes. And Maurice even says it's fun and great exercise. Man, y'all to know it's a good ab workout, fellas.
I like the laundry room because you can get down and dirty in the laundry room.
Man, you put air quotations
around dirty. But yes, try the 12 days of Christmas sex. Again, thank you, Cecilia. Thank you, Marriage Works, for this one.
Yes.
Again, classic. Cody and I have tried it before. No, we tried the 30-day.
We did 30.
And that was, I'm not going to lie.
We didn't make the full 30.
It was a struggle. It was a struggle. It wasn't a struggle because we didn't necessarily want to. After a while, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm just tired.
I was even surprised for him to be like, really again tonight?
But 12 days sounds good to me.
We're kind of short on 12 days.
That's all right.
Now it's what, 6 days?
We can lead into Kwanzaa. We can lead into Happy New Year. We can lead into, we are not going to short them 12 days, y'all. Get them 12 days in. I want all 12, dog. I want all 12. Let's get them 12 in, y'all. Y'all challenge you all. And you don't have to be personal, but let's hear your results. We want to know if you actually make it through the 12. You ain't got to tell us all your kinky stuff, where you did it and all other stuff. But we want to know if you and your wife can make it through the 12, or you and your husband can make it through the 12.
You know what's funny about that, though, is a lot of marriages are sex deprived.
Right.
Yes.
And it's not talked about that often, but this is definitely a way to spark it up.
Exactly.
Yes, and we have to remember, it's a gift that God gave to married couples.
Yes.
It really is, and it should be treated that way.
Yeah.
Exactly. And she says it pleases her husband and it pleases God and it pleases her.
It does.
So yes, I say enjoy the gift of intimacy and sexual relations for 12 days straight. You may need a break for about 4 or 5 days afterwards, but go ahead and do the 12 days straight.
And flirting with each other throughout the day that leads up to it, that adds to the fun.
Just make sure that you get that 12 in. That's all I'm saying. Just get the 12 in.
Gosh, babe.
I'm just, cuz y'all be trying to shortchange your brother. Get the 12 in. Get the 12 in. Get the 12 in.
And just make believe that it's paid for. Listen, in the back of your mind, it's paid for. Listen, have fun with it. I'm paying for it.
But you can do that. You can role play. You can, if you want to role play and be like, put the money on the counter before you leave out the room. Put the money on the counter before you leave out the room.
Listen.
It's role play. Have some fun with it.
No, I need to see the money before.
So you know what? Tell your pimp that we don't work that way.
Whatever. You can't renege, Todd.
No, not at all. Not at all. So today, y'all, as I mentioned, y'all are so daggone silly. I appreciate all y'all for tuning in to the Ty and Cody on Purpose show. Don't forget, share the video. Tell your friends, tune to WBNDradio.com. Share on Facebook, on Instagram, Twitter, and everywhere else in between. We appreciate you all for tuning in. 803-692-6370 is the number here in the studio. We like to hear you all and feedback with you all on Facebook. We like to hear for you all to call in. This is an interactive show where we do our best to encourage, uplift, and as you see, we have a lot of fun talking about marriage, but it is marriage unfiltered. So we do talk about any and everything. And so we usually take a break, but we got a lot of stuff to talk about, so we're going to keep it rolling, y'all. We're going to keep it rolling. So Cody and I, as I just mentioned a little while ago, were on vacation last week. We took an 8-day cruise to out on Carnival Cruise Lines out of Miami to La Ramona, Grand Turk, Curacao, and Aruba.
Indeed.
Yes. And I will say it was great to see so many couples.
It was.
It was great to see so many couples on the ship.
And a lot of couples professing, how long they've been married, dressing alike, be it was in some outfits we did.
Yeah, we saw some outfits, some crazy outfits. I mean, there was a lot of stuff that was going on in the ship. And so my question to you all, again, this is the question of the day. Do you all believe taking a vacation is important to the health of your marriage? Because while some people have sex-deprived relationships, some people get into these marriages and they get so busy with work, they get so busy with kids, they get so busy with day-to-day life that they don't take out time for themselves to even go on vacation or laugh or enjoy and do the things they did,
to celebrate,
even when they're dating.
Relax with each other.
You definitely have to celebrate your marriage.
It helps to recharge.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And speaking of recharging, so I'm gonna tell a personal story that Cody don't know I'm getting ready to tell. So if you've ever been on a cruise before, first of all, our cruise left a little late. We don't know why it left late. We just know it left late. We don't know if it had to do anything with Shaquille O'Neal, Shaq.
How long late?
Like, we were supposed to leave at 4. We wound up leaving like 8:30.
Oh, wow.
But we don't know if it had to do, because Shaquille O'Neal was on our ship for a brief couple of hours to shoot a commercial. We don't know if it had anything to do with him shooting his commercial, or there was truly operational issues or whatever. But when you on a cruise line, they have these things called muster drills, right? And so it's basically a drill to get you all to know what to do in case of an emergency. If this bell rings and something happens, there's a fire, it's taking on water or something like that, we need you all to get to these places so you can get in your boat so you can get off the ship ASAP. Well, speaking of the 12 days of Christmas sex, Cody and I did not make the muster drill on time. Because we was enjoying a little bit of personal time before, because we've been on cruises before, so we figured we could miss the first 10, 15 minutes of the drill. So, we just wanted to enjoy.
You got to do the drill. Like, y'all was drilling.
We were doing the drill.
Come on.
We were doing the drill. We was trying to, because
it could have been something new and updated.
But see, this is the thing. So our daughter went with us. Fine. Good and dandy.
Tell us what happened.
She stayed in our but she stayed in our room with us.
Yeah.
So we had to find time to be able to enjoy each other.
Yeah.
So while she was at the muster drill, we was enjoying eid other.
That's nice.
So you have to, and so my point is,
be very creative.
Exactly. Like Suzanne said earlier, it doesn't always have to be in the bedroom. It can be wherever you choose for it to be.
So the reason why I said you may have missed it, there was this article that came out, I don't know if you heard about it, that there's pirates out at sea, like real pirates.
Right.
Yes.
And there's drills for that. Is this the same thing or this is something different?
Yes.
That's the drill.
I was like, yo, that's crazy.
You're exactly right.
I didn't know that.
It's really more so not in the Atlantic or the Pacific Ocean or even the Gulf, but it's more so in the Indian Ocean. Over on that side is where you'll deal with more so with a lot of those pirates. Because
they be shooting at you and everything.
It's a real issue.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to ruin vacation.
No,
y'all looking like, dude, calm down. Like you said that later.
With cargo ships and things like that, and even some cruise lines, they actually will route around further away from certain places to avoid that. But a lot of cargo ships do actually. There was a movie about it with Tom Hanks. And that it actually happens. But thank God, Mr. Entertainment, we didn't have to deal with any daggone pirates.
I'm sorry.
We didn't actually have to deal with any pirates. And no, dagnabbit, we not nasty. We just like to enjoy the time we have when we have it. Again, the question of the night is, do you believe taking a vacation is important to the health of your marriage? 803-692-6370 is the number here in the studio. So on on Instagram, because we posted this early on Instagram, we did get a response by Juicy by Nature, who says, I won't say important to the health of marriage, but an added bonus to spice things up. Is what she says she believes. Because it is. Being able to go on vacation, is just something, it just it rejuvenates your relationship. Because again, you do so much stuff on a day-to-day basis at home. You get tired of seeing the four walls of home.
You're out of the norm
or your city vacation, or whatever. Right? Yeah.
And to that point, if you're traveling or flying, I think if you're driving, you get a chance to communicate. Yes. You get a chance to look across at whoever's driving and kind of give them the goo eyes and keep them asleep as well. I mean, keep them awake as well. But all of that, and by the time you get there, now you're ready for the romance,
Exactly. And
though you guys couldn't wait till you got there, but I get the point.
We was there. So
yeah.
And I agree with Maurice. He says yes. And make sure you sleep in and don't plan too many activities. Because too many activities makes you tired.
Puts you back in the mode as if you're at home making your tired.
Exactly. So thank you, Maurice, for stating that from a male's perspective.
So is this the checklist or is this the things to do?
So speaking of checklists, I got a checklist.
I like Maurice's checklist. I didn't think about that.
Yes.
Because I'd have been running around and I've been tired.
Because yes, Renee, relax and release.
But that's the thing. There's a you know what?
Oh, God.
There's a healthy balance. I think there's a healthy balance, personally.
It is.
Because you go on vacation to relax. True. But at the same time, you can sleep at home. You can really just stay home and sleep.
Right.
So there's nothing wrong with going on vacation and sleeping and relaxing because you're in a different place. You like the, you got the sound of the water. You got that tropical air if you're going somewhere tropical, or if you're going to the mountains, you got the fire and so forth.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree. So there were times that we did actually sleep in, and I didn't have.
And I appreciate that because I know that's typically not what you prefer to do, and I know that he did it for me, so I really appreciate that.
But do you feel like you're missing something though?
I don't.
So you plan your schedule accordingly, and you figure out, I'm going to go to this at 1. I want to make sure I'm up to eat at 12. I want to make sure I do this. And so when those times come around, you go, okay, I'm up, but I can sleep in during this time, or I can catch a nap during this time, because we caught naps on this trip too.
We did.
We caught midday, late night naps because we got up later at night and went into the show. And we actually, on Carnival Cruise Line specifically, there's a deck that we always find. It's the adult 21 and up only lounge deck. And we go up there and we relax.
Serenity Spa.
It's called the Serenity Suite or Spa. And you go up there, there's no kids. You don't have to worry about, and it's especially if you go up there in the middle of the night, like 12 o'clock at night, just go up there and lay down and just chill out, and you wind up actually falling asleep up there.
Wow.
Yeah, nice. It's pretty cool.
At the front of the ship.
It is. Nice. It is. But going on vacation allows you to make memories. I can't tell you the amount of memories that Cody and I have had on vacation. Maybe not this specific trip, but just in general. Every time we go on a trip, we go somewhere, there is a memory to be had that we've stored in our memory banks that we can, draw back up later on down in a relationship, i.e. our jet ski moment from a year ago.
Classic.
She will never forget. While she was mad at me, it's a memory that she will never forget.
I'll never forget, and I'll never get on another jet ski with him me ever again.
Howsoever, we have a muster drill memory now that she again will never forget. So you make wonderful memories, whether you think they're good or bad, while you're on, your vacation. Again, it's also a time where you get to rediscover one another. Cody and I went through this our first couple of years of marriage. When you go on vacation, should you take your kids or should you not take your kids?
The first one, no.
So just the first one, no?
The first one, you have to enjoy each other.
That's called the honeymoon.
Oh.
In my opinion.
Okay. I mean, I didn't realize it. But you know what? If you didn't get a chance to really experience it, because watch, you did the honeymoon, that's first. But then you do your first one, and then you have kids, or you've had kids, and now all of a sudden it's like, where's the us time?
Right.
So I think do you, and then...
And that's why I say, personally, I think there, again, needs to be a balance. So what Cody and I decided to do when we first got married was, this year, we're going alone. Next year, we'll take the kids. The year after that, we go alone. The year after that, we take the kids. So every other year, we rotate. We alternate whether or not you take the kids. Because my thing was, when I mentioned vacation, I was like, when we going? Cody was like, when we taking the kids? And I was like, wait, pause time. I said, when are we going? And we don't include, we is 2 letters, me and you. That we upside down, that's me and you. We ain't involving the kids in this, but we got to take the kids because the kids. I'm like, I need time with me and you to rejuvenate me and you.
This is true. However, when I made that statement, we were a new blended family, and I did not want specifically the boys or Sid to feel like I was taking their dad from them, and neither did I want Sid to feel like he was taking me from her. So I felt like our first trip should be with the kids.
My man Chris, back home, my brother from Suitland High School, my DMV partner, says, take them Bammers to McDonald's.
Guys, we're going to trip and we're going to roll the window down. Listen, and you get to say something.
Y'all get to play at Playland at McDonald's. Mommy and Daddy is going on a trip. Y'all get to go to daggone McDonald's at Playland. You can get the cookies. They don't even do the cookies no more at McDonald's. Remember they used to have the McDonald's cookies? Man. Anyway, y'all get the cookies with Ronald McDonald. And thank you, Chris. I'm with you. And congratulations, because he just actually had another child. Congratulations to you, Chris.
You added on.
So he's catching up to us. Good job,
vacation
Chris.
gonna be long.
He gonna need a vacation.
He gonna need a vacation. Chris, Lynette says she will babysit for you. Yes, that's what Lynette said. So, but how many people can actually say that in their relationship, their mate or their spouse is their actual best friend? A lot of us started out as friends. That's kind of how we got together, unless you done found him in the club and you was like, oh, he looked good, or hey, she looked good, and y'all just started to date and y'all just kind of got it, hooked up. But it gives you that, like you said, when Cody and I, we go back to Maryland, not so much Milwaukee because I sleep, and Cody likes to take pictures of people when they sleep on the plane.
Y'all want to see?
No.
No.
Oh,
that's creepy.
But you get an opportunity to...
like this.
Right? I'm like, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, did she just, I'm asleep, but I'm like, I'm a light sleeper. I'm like...
I learned it from him.
She take pictures
He
of me
just
while
don't
I'm
like
asleep.
a taste of his own medicine, that's all.
Because while she likes to rest on vacation, I like to rest while I'm getting ready to go on vacation, so that way I can be up and at it.
Oh,
anywho, but so being in the car for a long ride home, or a long ride to your vacation, or being on a Serenity deck of a cruise ship, or going in a lodge, gives you the opportunity. I challenge you all not to just go and have an itinerary, but put in that itinerary one-on-one time. So that you have the ability, or that you have the opportunity to sit face to face and talk. Not about home stuff,
not about the
kids, not about any of that stuff, but have an opportunity to go back to the time where you were dating, where you get an opportunity to just say, how are you doing? How are we doing? How, and laugh and joke and be able to have that time together as a couple and as a married family, because you really don't get the opportunity to do that. I know, personally from Cody and I, our evenings are, hey babe, how you doing? What's for dinner? Are we going to church, or what's
we
this?
We do talk about each other's day.
No, but I'm just saying that's usually the routine of most people's lives.
Well,
we talk about each other's day, but we don't get an opportunity that often to sit and just be able to talk with each other about things that have nothing to do with our everyday personal life, whether it was work, whether it was church, whether it's the kids, whether it's an activity that's coming up. You should have an opportunity while you're on vacation to start to get that bond together and enjoy things like for instance, on the Carnival ship we went on, they have a in the air obstacle course, ropes obstacle course thing. So, do something like that. Go jet skiing. Go, they had this little air bicycle thing. Go hang gliding. Do something that gives you all an opportunity to make memories that you can talk about, that you can, just enjoy, this is things back and forth, because vacations will lift your moods.
That they
It
will.
will definitely lift your mood. But you know what I actually read about or heard about today that was pretty interesting? Has anybody ever heard of a savecation? A savecation.
Meaning SAVE?
A savecation. SAVE, like save money.
Okay.
Okay, neither have I.
Almost like a
On or
staycation?
for?
It's going on a savecation.
Okay.
Okay, so let me explain what a savecation
Please.
is. Because we are a married couple show and we talk about everything from the goods and the bads and in between. This is necessarily not, well, it's a good thing, but it's for those who are in a bad place or a not so good place in their marriage.
Like a
so
safe house?
a lot of people go and say, hey, I want a divorce. Hey, I want to be separated. I don't want to do counseling. I don't want to do this. Go on a savecation to see if you can save your marriage, because maybe one of the reasons is that you're looking to be separated or you're looking to get divorced is because you have not had the opportunity to rekindle the love, rekindle the romance in your relationship. Go on a savecation to see if you can actually sit down outside of your normal environment, do something that's fun that you used to do, have an opportunity to talk about possibly maybe some of those, things that may be causing some of the turmoil in your marriage or your relationship, and try to save your marriage while you're on vacation.
I
like that.
A savecation.
Now, is this planned where you have the accommodations and everything to save your marriage, or this is just between the two people going, or is there a counselor involved and
This is
all the
because
amenities and everything?
Some people don't like counselors.
Okay.
And because I am a coach, I recommend you go see a coach, and as a coach, I would even recommend it to you. However,
To travel with the couple?
not if they want to pay for me to go, I'm going.
Because watch. So go ahead.
But I can see us as coaches being able to provide them with material to take with as a supplement, that they can review during the savecation.
And some recommendations and some
Exactly.
interaction activities and all that.
Exactly.
And then they check off the list.
That you get an opportunity to do while you're on vacation to save your marriage.
Go hard.
Save.
I like
How
it.
bad do you want it?
Exactly.
That's my question.
But if you think about it, so if you and I are going through so much turmoil for whatever reason, now this can work one of two ways, because some people can't stand being in each other's company, but for so
Don't
long,
throw them off the boat.
Yes.
So, or it can work in the way of, okay, we need this one-on-one time that we can have an opportunity to. Why are you giggling? That we have an opportunity to work this thing out and figure out where we're going wrong. It's a savecation, as she holds up her marriage's dope Ty and Cody APLMC cup. Yes, marriage is dope, Cody. Marriage is dope.
Chris said he been married 12 years and they've been on the savecation 15 times. Hey, but you put in the work to save that union. I like it.
Obviously, it's worked for you 15 times, Chris.
Exactly. 'Cause you
15
You even got a new baby out of it.
Exactly. Yes, Chris. And if it helps you, yes, you can get my sweater, dog. You can get the sweater. They was talking about my sweater, Chris. I don't know if you heard that. I have a llama on my sweater. It's the ugly Christmas. For those who have not heard that part of the conversation, it's a llama. Daggone it. Lynette and Mr. Entertainment talk about it's a sheep with bad stitching. We want to see you all in y'all's ugly Christmas sweater. So post you and your wife's ugly Christmas sweater to Ty and Cody on Purpose on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. We want to see you and your spouses in you all's ugly Christmas sweater. It's that time of the year. Again, let this be an opportunity to join you all together, because, again, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about going on vacations to save your marriage, to rekindle your marriage, to uplift your marriage, and to overall give you a break from some of your everyday lives. But we also want to see you all in your actual Christmas sweaters, your ugly Christmas sweaters that Mr. Entertainment and
Somebody
Lynette
said lamb chops.
actually talks about. My sweater. Y'all are killing me in this sweater.
Y'all better get off of his sweater.
Hey, at least I know my sweater's doing its job. I bought the ugly sweater for a reason. My man Curtis called up here earlier and said my sweater was ugly on purpose.
It's working,
Thank you,
dog.
Curtis.
It's working.
Leave me and my daggone sweater alone. My point is, So, y'all are killing me. Y'all are really killing me. So the purpose of your vacation is to put some quality time back in your marriage, allows you to have fun together. It gives you a time to dream without boundaries and, come to an agreement on your life's direction, because that's one thing we always talk about in the beginning of the year. Again, making sure you have a vision for your marriage for each year and so forth. So maybe that's an opportunity for you to do it, whether it's the beginning of the year or the end of the year, so you can actually go and discuss your vision for your marriage for the next year. It isolates you from everything else in the world and so forth, except for your spouse. And so you can actually communicate honestly and fully with one another. And I mean, again, this list is just the beginning of things for you to realize, that you have ample opportunity for you and your partner to truly strengthen your bond together. Y'all are killing me today. The key is to find an easy way to retreat from normal life with core intentions of being close with your spouse.
Man,
I'm walking off the show.
Done.
I quit. The time on that purpose show.
Still Pokemon sweater. Oh, they going in on your sweater, dog.
Chris said he gonna stretch your sweater out and it's gonna become a Ghostbuster sweater.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, y'all are a riot.
I like my
Y'all
sweater,
are
Jack Nabbit.
too funny.
At least I know what my sweater got. I'm getting my money's worth. I'm getting my money's worth.
Oh my!
She gonna stretch my sweater. You know what? See, y'all see how they do? See, for those who are listening, they are in here killing me on my sweater. Again, we will post a picture of matter of fact, I'll do it as soon as we get off the air. We're gonna post a picture of these sweaters.
It actually looks like Spuds McKenzie now.
You know what? Now
I just thought
on Spuds McKenzie, dog, from the beer commercial back in the day. I'm not fooling with y'all. I'm done. Y'all go on vacation and buy you a daggone sweater, and I can laugh at y'all too. Shoot, y'all are killing me with this one. Y'all are killing me. I'm done.
I can't hold myself. Oh my gosh. Oh my.
I obviously set myself up today wearing my ugly Christmas sweater. Y'all.
I like the sweater, Ty. It's classic. I'm going to go get me one and frame it.
You know what?
And I'm going to play this show back every year. It's going to be my classic year. It's going to be a show I play every year. Me and my kids going to watch it as we wear our sweaters.
You know what? Oh gosh.
So again, perfect segue. For those who are not liking Ty and Cody on purpose you will be able to see the sweater very shortly, as I'm getting ready to post a picture of the sweater, as they are roasting me and my daggone sweater today on... I like my sweater.
I do too, babe.
Me and my llama.
Mandrell said it's a Transformer sweater. It transforms from a sheep to a llama to a Ghostbuster to a Pokemon
to a little puppy.
I ain't fooling with y'all.
Oh goodness gracious!
I'm not fooling with y'all.
Oh my goodness!
I was actually gonna wear this sweater to a Christmas party later in the week, but I ain't wearing it now. I got to find me a new sweater.
Hey, you got this response. It may work this week too.
Maybe if they giving me a prize, I can wear the sweater. I can give me a prize for the ugly Christmas sweater. Oh my gosh! I'm not fooling with y'all.
Casper with ears. Y'all keep your comments coming in. We are loving it. They are so good.
Hilarious.
I'm not fooling. I want to see y'all sweaters again. Post your sweaters. I want to see y'all sweaters so I can crack on y'all too. Yeah, it's kind of gotten hot in here. I'm taking my sweater off. I ain't fooling with y'all. You know it's a llama, Lynette. I got a llama on my sleeve. It's not a reindeer. It is not a sheep. It is not. Y'all know what? I'm done.
Thank you guys. We love you, Ty.
Y'all are hilarious. The show is over, dagnabbit. The show is over.
Jessica said it surely is ugly.
I'm so glad that y'all are getting a kick out of my sweater. Y'all, post your ugly Christmas sweaters. We want to see your ugly Christmas sweaters. It is the Ty and Cody on Purpose show where we live purposefully.
Love purposefully.
Y'all have a happy Christmas, happy New Year. Don't forget, celebrate Kwanzaa. Join the Ty and Cody on Purpose show page. Share with your friends, with your family. I'm taking it. I want more jokes about my sweater. Lynette. Albino deer. Y'all see y'all later.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
everybody.
Christmas, Happy New Year, WB&D radio station. Facebook family. I don't even know if we still on the air no more. Thank y'all for tuning in. Merry Christmas. We love y'all. See y'all next year.